our awards reception this evening to recognise and to celebrate the outstanding achievement of the girls and the young women in Girl Guiding Edinburgh. This is Susan Brown, and my name's Emma Lyon, and we're the County Commissioners for Girl Guiding Edinburgh. Thanks for joining us this evening. Wonderful to be able to gather together to celebrate the success of our girls, but also to thank you as supporters. In particular, we'd like to thank some guests that we have tonight. In particular, Mary Mackay, who is the UK lead volunteer for peer education. She's going to be chatting to us later on. Before we start, just a few housekeeping items. We're not expecting a fire drill this evening, but if we are alerted by an alarm, we'll leave by the exits and we'll follow the signposted routes and follow the City Chamber staff. Toilet facilities are just outside this room, to the left for the ladies and to the right for the gents. The formal part of our evening should last about an hour, and after which we'd like to invite you to stay for some light refreshments. Just give the gents a word box a minute. Thank you so much for joining us and getting through the fast and furious transport system that's currently happening in Edinburgh. We've had an exciting year in Girl Guiding Edinburgh, with lots of girls challenging themselves and working to and achieving various badges and awards. We're very grateful to the City of Edinburgh Council and to the Deputy Lord Provost for hosting our event this year. Such a prestigious venue gives our girls the recognition that they truly deserve. You might not realise this, but you're part of a very large network of girl guiding in our city. Girl Guiding Edinburgh currently has over 6,000 members. They meet across the city, from the Queensferry Brownies in the west, to the Guides in Portobello in the east, down to the Birdie House Rainbows in the south. We have 4,627 girls as of yesterday, and that's in 284 units. We have 89 Rainbow units, 108 Brownie units, 66 Guide units, and 21 Senior Section units, which now have become Rangers with the introduction of our new programme. And running units, organising activities, supporting adults, and helping at residentials, we have 1,289 adult volunteers. And we have about 50 new volunteers heading through the recruitment process as we speak. And we're pleased to see that our volunteers have just as much fun as the girls do. We've had a busy month promoting volunteer opportunities within Girl Guiding, and Susan's going to share with us just a few things that we've been up to.
So I just want to briefly tell you a bit about the recruitment campaign. We have all those girls, we've got 6,000 members in Girl Guiding Edinburgh, but currently we have about 1,500 girls on the waiting list. And we would love to be able to open some new units. So some of you may have seen, how many of you seen the buses? Has anyone seen the back of buses? I've seen it, I've not managed to take a photo of it yet. There's a challenge going on across our Girl Guiding Edinburgh Facebook page to take photos and put them on. And one of the problems is a lot of people are seeing them and not snapping them in time. But please do look out for them, because this is really what we're doing to aid the awareness of girl guiding and hopefully get some more volunteers. Alongside that, we have given every girl in Girl Guiding Edinburgh, every young person, one of these postcards. And what we want each of the young members to do is give this postcard to someone who they think will make an amazing volunteer. So at my Brownie unit on Wednesday night, we wrote them out. There were some poor teachers that got about 6. So look out, if somebody comes towards you with one of those, then they reckon you make a good volunteer, and if the young members think you make a good volunteer, we think you would make a good volunteer. If you're not able to volunteer and help, then pass it on to somebody else. Scribble it out and pass it on to somebody else. And we really hope that we can get these postcards all around the city. We're talking about 5,000 of these floating around the city at the moment. So we're really excited about that, and we're really excited, hoping we'll get some more volunteers from it. And up in the top right-hand corner, we gave all the young members a postcard, and we gave all the adult volunteers a sticker. And it has our hashtag, Inspire Girls, on it, and we've challenged all our volunteers to pop that sticker somewhere. So again, look out for it, and if you can spot any, you can take a photo of it. We have a Girl Guides Edinburgh open Facebook page, and we also have a Twitter account. If you can find that, pop it on there and see that you've seen it. We have so many girls here today getting their awards, and they only would be where they were, apart from obviously all the help that you've given them, is the volunteers that have helped them in Rainbows and Brownies, Guides and now Rangers. We are so excited to see 21 Ranger unit. Every time you do a presentation at the moment, it goes up, and that is so exciting. We're loving seeing these Ranger uniforms. And the only way we can open more, which we want to, is to get the word out that we need more volunteers. So it's our responsibility as volunteers, it's the young members' responsibility as young members, and we also hope you as parents will help us as well. So I'll pass that to Emma.
Thanks, Susan. I've seen 5 buses.
She's seen more than me. I've seen one.
Thanks, Susan, for that insight into what we're doing to promote Girl Guiding in Edinburgh. I'd like to invite Cara now to talk a little bit about what she does in her role for us as a development worker.
Got an even bigger screen for my face this time. Thank you for that. Hello everyone, and thanks for having me here tonight. It's so great to see a room full of dedicated and passionate Girl Guiding Edinburgh members. As Emma mentioned, my name is Cara, and I'm Girl Guiding Edinburgh's development worker. I am here to bring guiding to all girls, whoever they are, and no matter their circumstances, so that they may have a chance to reach their full potential, and like you, perhaps one day receive the awards you're receiving tonight. Thanks to Cashback for Communities, Girl Guiding Edinburgh is able to open new Guide and Ranger units, expand existing units, and identify opportunities to recruit new volunteers in areas of need. I'm proud to say that so far, we received funding for 3 of those new Ranger units, and with funding on the way for 3 more, so it's really exciting. This role has truly opened my eyes to all the amazing things that the Guide and Ranger program offer. I was previously a Brownie and Rainbow leader, so this is a whole new world to me. Amazing things that I'm sure you are all aware of and have known for a long time. It's also given me the chance to work alongside and recruit an amazing group of volunteers, each one passionate and excited to see young people like you succeed. I therefore encourage those of you who are guides to explore the Ranger program and continue to take part in amazing challenges, travel the world, and develop your skills across the 6 new themes. If you're currently a Ranger, I encourage you to consider becoming a volunteer yourself, to be someone who inspires the next generation of Rainbows, Brownies, Guides, and Rangers. Whether as a Ranger or a volunteer, you will develop invaluable skills that will carry you throughout your uni career, your actual career, and beyond. So I don't want to take up too much of your time tonight, so I'll end with this. I'm so proud to be a part of an organisation that empowers girls and young women to reach their full potential. To be a part of an organisation that gives girls a safe space to be themselves, make friends for life, and to grow in confidence to become tomorrow's leaders. Congratulations everyone on your well-earned awards tonight. Thank you.
Good evening, girls, and my apologies for my lateness. I'm normally quite good at being here at things on time, but things conspired against me tonight. I hope you feel comfortable in the City Chambers, as we really enjoy it when young people visit this building. It is really important that young people such as yourselves use this facility, as you're all the future of our city. This is a building that we come into every day to work, and you sometimes forget just how amazing building it is and the history that is in this place. And I always find it when I meet people like yourself who maybe have never been in the building before, and it reminds me just what a special place it is. So I really do welcome you all here tonight. You may recall that the Lord Provost spoke with you at the last 2 most recent Guiding Edinburgh award events, and tonight, because the Lord Provost is outside of Edinburgh, he cannot be with you tonight. and he has asked me to, as Deputy Lord Provost, to meet you at the awards ceremony. I'm especially delighted to be welcoming you to the City Council chambers, where we are surrounded by paintings which tell us the history of Edinburgh. Your energy and enthusiasm has certainly lit up the chambers. As the Lord Provost is Ordinary President and Ambassador for Girl Guiding in Edinburgh, I know that he works hard to tell as many people as he can, including when he's travelling to other countries, of the good work that all the girls involved in Girl Guiding in Edinburgh do, especially the helping people in their own communities. Your leaders have briefed me on your range of activities, and I've learned a lot about Girl Guides in Edinburgh. And I have to say, I was not a Girl Guide. I am old enough to be that I was part of another girls' organisation that was affiliated to the Boys Brigade. So I'm the Girls' Guildry is what I was involved in, but I'm that old, it's such a long time ago. But I'm delighted to hear about all the different activities that you've chosen to do, and what awards you can get, and how these connect to your schoolwork, being part of a family and your community. It will also help you for your future, and how you can earn so many different awards as you grow up. Let me tell you, I was very impressed by all of the things that you get up to and that you have achieved. I'm also delighted to hear that you continue to demonstrate kindness and respect for your family, friends, fellow Girl Guiders and leaders. So this is your opportunity, where many of you will finally receive your awards, which recognise the hard work and achievements over the last few months. For those receiving an award, my heartily congratulations to each and every one of you. I also wanted to personally thank you on behalf of the citizens of Edinburgh for your hard work and dedication throughout the year as you participate in Girl Guiding. Please have a great evening, enjoy yourself, and remember this, getting an award is such an achievement for you, so take that with you into your future because you well deserve it. I wish you all the best of luck tonight as you move forward. Thank you.
I heard about Girl Guiding's peer education programme, which trains young members aged 14 to 25 to deliver sessions about topics that matter. I attended a weekend training and was hooked. When I got back to my unit, I realised that the training had made me an even better leader. I was able to facilitate conversations, convey key messages better, and communicate with girls in a more open and equal way. I began to deliver sessions and saw the impact I was having on girls and young women. Through facilitating conversations, girls were learning about important topics like body confidence in a safe and supportive way. After running sessions for a while, I knew that I wanted to get more involved on a national level to make even bigger differences to my community. I applied to be on the programme renewal task and finish group and worked alongside an amazing group of volunteers to create what is now our brand new programme. After this experience, the opportunity arose to apply to be the lead volunteer for peer education. Guiding taught me to be really confident, but I didn't think that I'd be good or bring anything to the role. After all, I was a brand leader from Dalkeith. What did I know? I remember speaking to a friend about this, and they told me this famous statistic, which you might have heard of. So research shows that in order for a woman to apply for a job, they need to meet 100% of the criteria. But men only apply when they think they meet 60%. That spurred me on to apply. After all, what was the worst that could happen? I was going to say today that I was lucky enough to be accepted, but my involvement in Girl Guiding taught me to value the good qualities that I have. So I know it wasn't luck that got me into the role, but my hard-working nature and positive attitude, which I learned in Brownies and Guides. As lead volunteer, I've worked on a national level alongside staff to improve peer education. Throughout the last 3 years, we've redesigned the training offer for peer education, allowing more people than ever to access training opportunities and become peer educators. Part of this included training our peer education trainers so that they have an externally recognised training qualification, which ensures that our peer educators are equipped to run quality sessions across the country. In 2018, we launched our most recent resource, Breaking Free, which looks at gender stereotypes and why they're a problem for girls and young women today. This was the third resource to be developed for peer educators who can now run Free Being Me, which looks at developing body confidence, Think Resilient, which opens up discussions about mental well-being and resilience, and of course Breaking Free. We now have nearly 800 peer educators across the country delivering sessions, and last year nearly 18,000 girls across the UK received a peer education session, which is fantastic. Everything that we've done has been designed with members, for members, and it's been great to be a young person in a senior role in Girl Guiding, working alongside our amazing staff team who make everything a reality. I've been so privileged to have these experiences and work with so many volunteers across the country. I've been given so many opportunities which I never thought I'd be able to do, and this has taught me that I'm capable of more than I've ever believed. And I'm not alone. Everyone in this room has done amazing things with Girl Guiding, whether that's through completing an award, which they've received tonight, going abroad, or delivering our great new programme to girls. Guiding is not just a hobby. It gives us each skills for life that we can take into our daily lives, whether that be our jobs, our universities, our communities, or our schools. We not only impact the lives of girls and young women through delivering our amazing programme of activities, but we're constantly learning and growing ourselves and should be proud of anything we do as volunteers.
Hi, welcome to another vlog, and I finally got my Chief Guide Challenge Award. So I'm at the reception, and right now it's just like we could get teas and coffees and stuff. So I've been really sick for like the most recent times. Yeah, me and my friend American came here to get our award, so it was great. Catch up with you later, and thank you for watching for this video. Bye.